Welcome back to DBL. Is Joe Exotic innocent? Are Carole Baskin's hands dirty? That's what investigator Jim Rathmann hopes to find out in a new show, Joe Exotic, Tigers, Lies, and Cover-Up. Stefanie caught up with Jim earlier in today's DBL Spotlight.
Jim Rathmann, welcome to Daily Blast Live. I am so excited to talk to you today. So, Jim, obviously you've seen Tiger King. I mean, there's possibly no one in the world that actually hasn't. So I want to know what has fascinated you so much about Joe and Carole's feud.
Yeah, you know, much like everybody else, back when the pandemic started, early part of spring, I was captivated by everything I was watching on television in regards to that docuseries. But what really drew me in is that there is a family, which is Don Lewis's family. He has 3 beautiful daughters, and they want to know what happened to their father. And, I have a unique skill set. I believe I can help out to find some of those answers and provide them that closure. They haven't had that in 23 years.
Oh, I couldn't agree more, darling. And I want to actually ask you as well about Joe Exotic. So he's been very outspoken, hasn't he, about getting a pardon from President Trump, and his closest friends are working really hard to get him released. So how would you personally react if he did get out early?
Well, he's been very outspoken of the fact that he did not do a murder for hire plot. He believes he was set up. And as an investigator, we've been trying to uncover everything we can to provide that to Team Tiger. Team Tiger is his legal team that he has there in Texas. They've been working around the clock to go through that information and to get things set up, whether it's for a presidential pardon or for an appeal or even a new trial altogether. So, I believe that information will eventually come to light, and, all goes well, Joe will walk out of that prison at some time or another.
Oh, okay. Well, right, let's get on to the juicy stuff. So the disappearance of Carole Baskin's ex-husband, Don Lewis, it's captivated the nation. So I want to know, what about the disappearance raised some questions for you?
Well, there's a lot of things. I mean, Don Lewis was very dependable, and when you talk to those that work with him, his work associates, everybody that knew him, his family, he was extremely responsive of a person. So if he got a page, if he got a call and it was regarding business, he was always available. Same thing when he traveled internationally. He always knew to check in and had a specific time that he would do so. So the fact that he just up and disappeared without a trace, without using any of his money, leaving his animals behind, and not even saying anything to his family is extremely suspicious and raised a lot of red flags. It should have raised more flags back in 1997.
And it seems like no one can agree. Did Don actually disappear, or did Carole Baskin maybe have something to do with it? I want to know, what do you believe? Do you think Carole Baskin is innocent?
Well, Sheriff Chad Chronister, who's the sheriff of Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, has come out and stated publicly that foul play is involved with Don's disappearance, and that's exactly where I stand on this. There was some sort of foul play involved. Now, Carole, there's a lot of unanswered questions that Carole could easily answer for us all. She could have a valid explanation for why there was suspicious property transactions or why her actions were the way they were back in 1997. But she's not willing to talk, so it's leaving everybody in suspense, which, of course, makes it look quite suspicious.
There's no way that I can finally say, see, I didn't do it. I can't do it.
Jim, thank you so much for chatting with us. I think it's awesome. Be sure everyone at home to watch Joe Exotic, Tigers, Lies, and Cover-Up on Investigation Discovery.